Hello and welcome to the first episode of the second week of Dragon's Daily Dose. It's Smaugonite here, and today I want to talk about the Sunday preview post that was put up last night. I do check these every Sunday, and in the group chat with the Jarl and Minion, I do send the link every Sunday. And I think I am going to start doing the Sunday videos for the Dragon's Daily Dose as a Sunday preview review. Just so that, you know, it's done on a Sunday and it's more or less released straight away. So today, just reviewing last night's article, Fire and Faith light up the new season of Warhammer 40k. So we've got at first the Pariah Nexus mission deck and mission objectives and the chapter approved stuff. Again, I don't play, I think it's 10th edition, so I don't play 10th edition, so I won't be interested in that. This is a cool thing. The codex for the Sisters of Battle. I know they had their time in the sun for about 3 months, and then the new edition came out and everyone kicked off that their book had only been out for 6 months, and then all of a sudden it was pointless. But it's nice to see them getting it fairly early in 10th. Well, actually, I say fairly early. 10th's been out a year now. And actually we haven't got all of the codex as well. Okay. But no. So the Battleforce Army of Faith box with the Exorcist tank, that's something that I've actually got the old metal version of. And Steady Painting and I were actually talking over the weekend about Sisters of Battle, and if Steady Painting wanted to paint up my my army, or whether she wanted it for herself, because if not, I'll look to get rid. But having this box, it's quite a cool box that I think it's got Seraphim and Zephyrin in, which is cool, because they are really nice models. You know, they all match the Saint Celestine model that came out, and yeah, it's quite exciting. Then we've got the Ministorum Priest with Vindicator. I think that was originally from Blackstone Fortress, so it's nice that that's coming out. We've got the dice or data cards. The dice are alright. I still prefer the original Sisters of Battle dice. We have 2 packs of those because they were white and they were really easy to read, whereas this just looks a little bit dark. But yeah. And then we've got a new Combat Patrol for the Sisters of Battle. Again, yeah, it's cool. You know, it's a cool set. This is something that I'm quite excited about, Genestealer cults, because I do have plans for a Genestealer cult army in 7th edition. The trouble is, and this, so let me scroll down here, the Biosanctic Brood Surge. This is a really cool box for 7th edition. If you use this sort of as a Magos, and then use him as just another of the actual big, whatever they're called, I guess aberrants, I think they're called. So if you use that as another aberrant, and then everything else can be used in 7th edition and is quite a nice force to use. And it's just fallen wrong. You know, we've got a Steady Painting and I are going on holiday soon, and obviously we've got the kid, so unfortunately I'll probably miss this one, but it is a good box. You know, it looks really cool having all that in an army, because I've got lots of the neophyte hybrids already still on the sprue, and I've got the odd sort of set that this would go alongside quite nicely, but again, it's just fallen a little bit bad. Combat Patrol Genestealer cult. Now this is cool, but for 7th edition, for me, it would not work, really. So it's one of these that before this comes out, I might purchase the old Combat Patrol just so that I've got a copy of it, and make sure that I don't miss out on the great bundle that it is at the moment. And then we've got Genestealer cult dice, which they're quite nice dice, and they work nicely for Tyranids as well. I do think I have some Genestealer cult dice that are very similar. I think when they first came out there was some. And then the Big Mech, which is a really nice model for the Orcs that came out in their Battleforce a couple of months ago or weeks ago. And then something that's a little bit controversial, the Shield Captain model. I don't plan on getting this model. As a Custodes collector, and as everybody I hope has seen the World's Largest Custodes collection video, that I don't think I will get him yet. Maybe one day, but not just yet. So we've got an exciting week of things coming out. We've got some cool things coming out. I think it might be a cheap weekend for me, which is quite nice. Every now and again, to not have to worry about, getting stuff. Oh, and then we have the White Dwarf, and then a couple of the books, Siege of Vrax's book, Deathcore novel, which is cool as well. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. As I say, it might be a cheap weekend for me. So yeah, but tomorrow we're going to be talking about the Necrons that I'm working on for the Studio Army, because my evenings now are painting metal and yellow. So we'll talk about that, and yes, that's it. So if you want to hear that, if you want to hear about the Necrons and all the things that I'll be doing, subscribe here if you would like to. But other than that, what I will say is until next time, keep those brushes moving, your armies ready, and your imagination soaring. See you tomorrow.